Hello guys, today I want to present to you my March of the Eagles World War I modification that I made in the last few days. As you could guess by the title, the modification sets the game into the First World War. So I've redone all the borders between the nations so that they are like the borders were in 1914. And I've changed how strong all the countries are. I've given them new armies and all that stuff. And you see here two start dates. They don't change anything about how the map looks, so it's not very historical with the two starting dates. But they have another reason that I will show you later. Now let's just start as any random nation in 1915. Play. Okay. What you see is that the First World War ends almost immediately because the nations start making peace right at the beginning. So Germany just got out of the war right at the beginning. It doesn't work very well this way. So that's what the other starting date is for, but I'll show you that soon. So what did I do? Some changes. First of all, I've given the nations new navies, armies, and I've redone the manpower. Where is it? The manpower and money income of all the provinces. And I've redone some of the dominance targets so that Germany starts as a land dominant nation and Great Britain, of course, as a sea dominant nation. Then I've renamed many countries like Austria-Hungary, the German Empire instead of Prussia, Libya instead of Tripolitania. Yeah, and I've given the vassals or whatever, I can't really pronounce that word. For instance, Egypt is a vassal of Great Britain, so Egypt has the same color that Great Britain has. Then I've also made some new flags like the Austrian-Hungarian flag of the time, and yeah, just all the flags of the time, you know. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I've done. The two sides, so the Triple Entente and the Central Powers, start pretty much power even. Okay, not now because Germany left. So I'm just gonna show you the other starting date, which is the one in 1914 already. I know that the First World War did not begin on 1st of January 1914, but I honestly don't care. Yeah, so 1914 starting date. The difference is, with the other starting date in 1915, the war was between Austria as an attacker and Serbia as a defender. So these two were the leading nations in the war, while now the leading nations are Bulgaria and Morocco. And Bulgaria is a vassal of the Ottomans and Morocco is a vassal of France. So it's a war between vassals. And that means that you can't make peace. So with this starting date, the war will go on pretty much forever because it can't be ended. And I think that that is a lot more fun because, well, the First World War shouldn't end on the first day. Yeah, the armies I've redone, there are no generals anymore, because if there were generals, then France would immediately win with their good generals from the unmodded game. Also, I've redone the idea points. Germany starts with the most idea points in the world. Great Britain has the second most. Yeah. For the reason that the Germans had the best technology at the time, I guess. Here you can now also see that the two nations start pretty much even in power. Only the Entente has a little bit of a bigger navy than the Central Powers. Yeah, that was it pretty much. I've also redone the manpower, as I said. I'm just gonna show you that pretty soon, but I have to wait until it's February, so the manpower counting works in the game. Yeah, defeats everywhere, of course. Oh my god, 170,000. Yeah, you see, France is strong. Okay, so February. Manpower income, you can see Germany and Austria have a pretty high manpower income, and that is for the reason that if I hadn't improved it a lot, they would immediately lose the war. And yeah, so as it is, the two sides are pretty much even in power. No one will immediately win or lose the war. So yeah, I hope you liked the mod, and yeah, it's mostly thought to be for multiplayer. It's not really deeply done. As I said, there are no generals, and well, the leaders are still the same. So yeah, it's still this guy ruling Germany since 1797. He is like 200 years old, whatever. Yeah, but okay, I hope you liked the mod, and goodbye, I guess. Yeah, and also, I will not further develop the mod, because when I make a mod, then I have motivation like at the beginning, but after a few days I don't have motivation to continue making the mod anymore. So in the current state, the mod is pretty good, it's playable for sure, but I won't change anything from now on. So you can create a post on the forum if you want, and you can further develop the mod, but it would be nice if you gave credit that I made the beginning or the first part of the mod, whatever. So yeah, have fun with it, and goodbye.